Well, I don't think this will go down very well. Let's begin. Migrants will be housed in large tents erected on disused airfields and military bases across Britain under Home Office plans. Government sources confirmed that proposals, first revealed by The Sun on Sunday, shameless plug for you there, to put hundreds of asylum seekers in marquees were being worked on. Home Secretary Suella Braverman has vowed to cut the £6.8 million a day bill to house migrants in hotels, and she also hired barges to put them in whilst their asylum claims were processed. Meanwhile, of course, Rishi has proposed laws to ban illegal migrants ever settling full-time in the UK, and latest stats reveal that 3,303 migrants have arrived in 68 small boats in June already, a monthly record for this year. Well, don't get me wrong, but I personally see this as a good and bad move put together because, let's face it, it's good that they're no longer basically putting them up in 4 or 5-star hotels at the taxpayer's expense. However, they're not actually doing anything about it in the sense that they're not stopping them from coming over here in the first place if they're doing that illegally, which, let's face it, 99.9% probably are. Instead, of course, they're trying to deal with that situation by creating more places for them to stay, whether of course it be on barges, and now this is their latest move, which, if you think about it, it's a bit like glamping, isn't it? Because let's face it, in these marquees, they're bound to have beds and, of course, proper washing facilities. And who knows what else that glampers obviously have. And if they don't get something, no doubt, of course, all the lefties or their lawyers out there or whoever are bound to call such a move as against their human rights or whatever, regardless of the fact that they supposedly came here for our help. And in which case you would think that they'd be grateful for whatever help they actually got. The quite worrying thing is, though, if this becomes the new norm of housing people in marquees or tents or whatever on land, if you think about it, it kind of actually opens up the door to millions more potential asylum seekers, or illegal immigrants as I like to call them. Because let's face it, the last time I checked, France was actually a safe country. I say that because some of them may even think there's no real limit on places available to house them anymore if they can just put tents up all over the countryside. And instead of actually dealing with the potential problems that this may cause, it seems like they're trying to make room for more people coming over rather than carrying on with their Australian-style no boats allowed policy. But of course, we'll just have to wait and see how all this pans out, and I'm guessing it probably might not be in a good way. Or in a way that many of us actually want. Anyway, make sure you click the subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you in the next one.